Abuja residents cry out as FCT administration under Nyesom Wike orders demolition of houses at Life Camp. Hey, Wike is the weapon fashioned against Abuja people. He's just going about demolishing people's houses up and down. Is it everywhere he wants to use to build houses for judges, or he's trying to build house for himself as well? Because why are you demolishing people's houses, especially during this period? How do you want them to celebrate Christmas? It's not as if they even have enough money to celebrate it, but at least let them have a roof over their head. They are demolishing their houses again. This week he probably has drank something before you go and demolish the houses. Because why are you demolishing people's houses? Why? Residents of Life Camp area of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, have cried out in response to the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike's revocation of their land interests. In multiple videos uploaded on X, the FCT officials were seen storming the community with a bulldozer to demolish the houses, but they were resisted by the residents. And I'm sure he's still going to come back. He's going to come back with more force to make sure that they demolish that house. Why are you demolishing people's houses? Are you a destroyer? Wike, are you a destroyer? Because I don't get it. What exactly are you demolishing people's houses for? The residents claimed that there was a subsisting court order stopping the FCT administration from demolishing their houses and declaring the revocation of their interest as illegal. Martin's Visit, also known as Very Dark Man, a social media influencer, said in one of the videos that the revoked land belonged to a late prominent military soldier whose family members are currently occupying it. So why do you want to destroy his house? Now that the man is there, people be acting as if you care about people. You care about the military. You do armed forces remembrance day. Now you want to go and destroy the house that belongs to his family members because he's no longer alive. What kind of oppression is this, Wike? He said the FCT minister revoked the land and reallocated it back to his cronies. Can you just imagine? Can you just imagine this kind of person? Very Dark Man said these people have been here since 1984 when they allocated this land to them. They have the papers and all the legal documents. Wike woke up just one morning and said he had revoked the land. How would you just wake up and say you've revoked somebody's land because you think you have the power? Because you think because you're a minister you can do anything you like and go scot-free? What kind of a stupid mentality is that? That the land is vacant. How can the land be vacant so people are living on top? Now wow. And now he has allocated it to these persons. I have the R of O and C of O to the people he allocated it to. He allocated it to Sarafina Nigeria Limited. See, he probably has sold it and collected money. And said, don't worry, I'm going to send them out. I'm going to demolish the house. Don't worry, it belongs to you. Meanwhile, what will happen to those people? It's not as if you are going to allocate another place to them or you are going to give them another house to stay. You just pursue them out of their house and you make them to start going looking for where to stay again. What if they don't have the money to rent a house? Their husband left that house for them and now you want to send them out of the place and give it to Sarafina. This same Sarafina is allegedly the person managing Wike's hotel in Port Harcourt. So you just collect people's land and dash it out to people because you are the minister. President Tinubu should really talk about this one because he's doing way too much. You cannot just be looking at this person causing all of these atrocities and you just keep quiet and keep mute as if you are not concerned, you are not bothered. Then obviously you two are working together or you are the one sending him to do it because I don't get it. The other person who has also shared in the whole of this thing is the head and the leader of the minority in the House of Reps. Now I am calling on the Nigerian Army, Nigerian Navy and the Nigerian Air Force because what is happening here today is total injustice, yes. So they better stand up and talk because it can happen to anybody. Nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. You can die today or tomorrow and then Wike will say let them take over your house that you left behind for your children and your wife. So they better stand up and do something about it. Why I'm calling on you is that the person who owns this land, the person who has the legal document of this land, passed on just 4 years ago. This is family and his people and whole community living here currently. This man was the first cadet in the Nigerian Defense Academy. If this kind of thing can happen to him after he passed, this man is the man that carried the bullets in his body for years before he passed on. If it can happen to him, you that is a current colonel, current general, and you can't open your mouth to stop this injustice that Wike wants to do here. Mind you, tomorrow might be your turn. Yes, tell them. Tomorrow it might be your turn. You can die tomorrow and they will take over your land. They will demolish your house that you built if you don't talk against this injustice that Wike is about to do. Because you cannot just wake up one day and decide, I want to go and demolish people's houses today. What kind of evil character is that? Demonic spirit. Why do you want to demolish their houses? An ex-user, Jennifer Omosefe Zuru, said her uncle is one of the residents whose properties are being targeted for demolition. The netizen shared a video capturing the moment FCT officials were about to demolish her uncle's house. Imagine if my cousins were not around. That is how some Wike would bring down my late uncle's sweat. Can you just imagine? People should help me and beg Honorable Minister of the FCC to please don't do anything he will regret in the future. There are some things you don't do. People living. She captioned the video. I don't understand. People are living there and you want to send them out. You want to make them homeless in December. What kind of a devil is that? What kind of a wicked person is that? Now, wow. Ekuru Excellence says, I feel for Nigeria. No visible signs of betterment. Even the so-called youths and elites are more emotionally attached, mere gossip than issues that are meant for the progress and development of the country. How can this country be good under this flock of people whose duties are to criticize authorities for carrying out their constitutional functions in accordance with established standards handed to them? My fear is that Nigeria is full of more illiterates among those who merely went to the university but lack educational development. This is the major cause of problems facing Nigeria. Tizel. Prince Ntwahaba says, power is transient and no emperor lives and reign forever. People were there as FCT minister before him and also left too. I know El-Rufai did worse than this, but this one is so uncalled for when the people who owns the land has all the documents intact and didn't occupy it illegally. Yes, they have their C of O's. They bought the land legally and you say you are taking over. For what? It's abuse of power, misuse of power. Daniel Amali says, last, na casket they go use carry that man go Port Harcourt from Abuja. Obina says, after taking substance, it does more harm than good. Now, wow, it is really well. Bimbili Oli says, this same thing happens in Lagos, so Tinubu is doing the same thing to FCT. Probably it's Tinubu that is sending it. Take over the land, let's sell it to Sarafina and collect money on top people's sweat. House, land that they bought legally, you want to send them out of it just because you are the minister. Tizel, my listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.